First section, comprehension passage, question number 1. Why do larger team receive citations? Citation is nothing but quotation or speaking something is called cite. Cite is verb. Cite is nothing but quote or repeat. Cite is verb, citation noun. So why do larger teams receive citations earlier when compared to smaller teams? So why larger teams get these quotations earlier? Where is the citations? Second paragraph, third paragraph. Second, which line? Where is that? Which line? Citations. Here, I guess third paragraph. Larger teams also receive citations to their work faster, as a larger audience appears more primed to follow what they are achieving. Both of these observations resonate with the idea that novelty benefits from slower thinking. Check, is there any other place that citations? Second, is it in the second paragraph? Somebody said second paragraph. Where is it in the second paragraph? Uh, 60 years. Above or below? Below. 60 years citations. Where is it? This one? Above conclusion, below conclusion. Below 5%. Still above? Above this? Where is which word are you telling me? Citations. Okay, in the top 5% of citations, you should mention it is in the brackets. Okay, I'm reading it for your sake. Interestingly, the analysis also challenges the now almost universal dismissal of the sole inventor by noting that solo authors are just as likely to produce high impact papers in the top 5% of citations as teams with 5 members, but also solo authored papers are 72% more likely to be highly disruptive. This contrarian conclusion. What is the question? Why do larger teams? Earlier you were talking about author. You are talking about author only, right? What did I underline? What did I show you? The question is about teams. Why do larger teams get citations? That was the question. I've told you this, right? Below established. Here, in addition, larger teams appear to facilitate broader research, while smaller teams appear to search. I'm reading the options now. Larger teams can come together to innovate to overcome a nearly impossible challenge. Larger teams can capture the actions that are vital. Teams' emergence is an engine for generating new ideas. Larger teams are an indication that audiences well prepared to follow the teams are achieving. Answer is only 3. Whatever I have read is correct. Where is that? This one only, right? Just now, larger teams receive citations to their work faster as large audience appear more primed to follow what they are achieving. If the larger team is there, larger audience will be there. They will be observing whether you are achieving it or not. Answer is only 3. Consequence in case we settle for too few scientists. What is the consequence? Consequence means a result or output or implication. So where is this scientist context? First paragraph. Too many scientists presumed risks down due to slowing down due to administrative complexity, settle for too few. We would suspect a paucity of conversations that are fundamental for the birth of new ideas. So birth of new ideas may not happen. That's what he's saying. Because of few. Individual characters and natural talents, no. Team will navigate, no. Productivity and quality of work will be, no. Inadequacy of conversation leading to limiting the birth of any new idea. Answer fourth option. Grammatically, which of the following options will fill the blank? Blank is present in which particular paragraph? First paragraph. I'm reading from the above full stop mark point. But small teams fuel the future, generating ideas that if they succeed, small teams fuel the future, means they are pumping for the future, they generate ideas that if they succeed, small teams if they succeed, situations where pure character is exposed, will be scores of big team development. They have to focus, grammatically have to focus, no, grammatically if they succeed, according to if conditional, if you observe, if they succeed, they subject V1. So in the second, next clause, we require subject will V1 or shall V1, can V1. Consider second one will be the source of big team development. According to events and co-authors, how does team size affect the behavior of the members? Where is events and co-authors? First paragraph, second paragraph. Yeah. This one only, which I have underlined or not? Published in the prestigious journal Nature, which has concluded that team size still does matter, and the small teams are more suited to greater risk taking. Larger teams are more suitable for development of established ideas. In addition, larger teams appear to facilitate broader search, while smaller teams appear to search deeper. James Evans, a University of Chicago sociologist, who is also co-author of the aforementioned study in Nature, puts it more poetically when he suggests that big teams take current frontier and exploit it. They ring the towel, they get that last ounce of possibility out of yesterday's ideas. But small teams fuel the future. It will become impossible to organize in-person meetings. Now, members of large teams tend to reject any external opinion, generate few ideas. Okay. In case of few members in a team, they will cooperate better. Answer is only 2. What has been the established notion which has been challenged by analysis of ideas? Contrarian challenge. Your percentage, the 5%. Disruptive papers, 5%. This contrarian, do you know contrarian? The person who goes against the regular model is called contrarian. The person who goes against the normal traditional format is contrarian. Whatever the approach everybody is following, he does not follow that approach. He goes something against, that's contrarian. This contrarian conclusion challenges the very notion that complex customer experiences and overlapping fields of science are making larger teams an unavoidable requirement called so-called burden of knowledge. So customer experience is overlapping. Answer. The key is to create powerful teamworks, complicated customer experience and ever overlapping fields of science. Second option is the correct answer. What has been the most surprising revelation for the writer? Surprising. Where is the surprising comment, surprising mark? This is surprising for the author. The most startling means surprising, startling, alarming, surprising. Most surprising for me is the finding that over the past 60 years, the novelty of larger teams' outputs has declined markedly and monotonically with each additional team member added. So the answer is Over the past 60 years, novelty of larger teams' outputs has declined. Answer fourth option. Established. Established ideas. Development of established ideas. We require synonym. Severance means something severe, intense. Inveterate. Inveterate means something is there for a longer time. For a long time it is there. It is like deep rooted. For us, habits are deep rooted. Some people have the habit of biting their nails. Since childhood, they must have been doing. But if you go and tell, don't do it, don't bite the nails, do they stop it immediately? It's a deep-rooted habit, so continuous. Estrangement means separation. See, especially if wife and husband live separately, it's called estrangement. It's like breakup of couple, but not divorce happened. No divorce has happened. Perhaps in the future, divorce may happen. Schisms, scission is nothing but divide, split. Divide or split is called schism or scission. Answer is second option, inveterate, established. Deep rooted or existing for a long time is called inveterate. He is an inveterate drunkard. He has been like that for many days. Disruptive has two meanings, negative meaning, positive meaning. Negative meaning is, disruptive negative meaning is a person who damages, a breaker, law breaker, a person who breaks the things is called disruptive negative meaning, and it is positive. There is a positive meaning is also there for disruptive. The positive meaning is innovative. Smartphone technology is a disruptive technology to the keypad technology. Keypad phones were there earlier. Smartphones came, they disrupted the keypad technology. Means keypad, smartphones came, now nobody is using keypad phones. It came like innovative methodology, that is disruptive. Incorporeal. Corporeal means bodily related. Anything bodily related is called incorporeal. Means, in means not. Corporeal means bodily, in means not bodily. Illusory means imaginary, not real. Spurious, fallacious, same meaning, fake, doubtful. Fake and doubtful, fallacious, fake. So context, let me check the context, and moreover we require only opposite meaning here. Where is disruptive? Which paragraph? Yeah, second paragraph. Solo authored papers are 72% more likely to be disruptive. Opposite meaning, disruptive means without any stopping, it will go forward. AI will be disruptive technology, nobody can stop it, will go farther. Answer is tractable. Tractable means able to be managed or controlled. You can control it. Can we control smartphone technology once they came to the public? No, it's disruptive. Now, bold words are supposed to be interchanged. Total government sovereignty. If you want to take it now, it should be sovereignty. A should be changed. Government is soaking up. Government access is. Government borrowing is. What should come? Government dash is already soaking up most of the annual financial savings. Savings of Indian households, which is one reason why the government is trying to get access to, correct. C is absolutely correct. I am eliminating C options. Answer 2 or 3. Foreign savings via a borrowing fund, sovereign fund, soaking bond. Sovereign bond, soaking bond, borrowing bond. Sovereign bond. Borrowing should come in the place of A. Sovereign should come in the place of D. So A and D have to be interchanged. Third option is the right answer. Unless you have, after have, what can we take? See, not, we have complete rule. You only remember V3. That's it. Later on, you'll come and ask. Have, has, had, V3 been a noun? Have, has, had, V3 been a noun? Most of the times we see V3. It doesn't mean that been won't come, noun won't come. No, noun will come, been will also come. But regularly we see V3. Corresponds V1, yes. Can I take it? No. Definitely have to change A. So answer 2, 3, 4, not 1. You have filed your ITR? Yes. You have account your? No. You have department your? No. You have filed V3. Unless you have filed your ITR offline, the department mostly ly adverb. After adverb we require verb. So AB can be interchanged. Now if you look at an option, CD is also there. Let me confirm. Mostly filed through online modes. Besides sending emails and SMS, the account also uploads tax notices. Department uploads tax notices. Department uploads tax notices if any in your e-filing account. ABCD both. The Supreme Court on Tuesday issued notice to central government on a dash. On a dash by Facebook. A pending, not sure. A transfer by Facebook maybe. A petitions wrong. Petitions plural, A is singular. A plea. Plea means request. Okay. Either plea or transfer. But after 2, V1 is needed. Transfer is okay in the place of B. Let me check. Let me bring D here once. The central government on a plea by Facebook, its unit WhatsApp, to transfer to the top court all petitions related to linking Aadhaar card to individual profiles pending before different ID codes. So A, D, fourth option. The ongoing slowdown, intervention slowdown, transient slowdown, turnaround slowdown. What is the meaning of transient? Trans. Eternal opposite. Temporary, transient, transitory. Trans means always moving, not permanent. So, and government transient can drive a turnaround in the coming. Ongoing slowdown, intervention slowdown, transient slowdown. I'm not sure. Let me check. Go for B. Dash slowdown in India's automobile market is intervention or it is transient. The slowdown is a transient, means the slowdown, whatever the slowdown is there, it is transient, temporary. And government intervention can drive a turnaround. So whatever the slowdown is happening, that is only temporary. If government comes and intervenes, then it can turn around. So B and C, second option. Dutch Bank is looking to fintech. Looking to official, looking to garner. Garner means amass, accumulate, garner, gather, collect, gather or collect. To garner, because garner is V1. Bank is looking to garner a bigger share of the micro, small, medium. Micro, small, medium official loan. Micro, small, medium fintech loan or business loan. Business loan, PI. What is PI? I don't know. And will tie up with at least 5 fintech companies. AC, yes. For faster background checks and loan processing, said a senior official. Senior business, no, senior official. So, BD, AC. Third option. The princely state of, now error location section. We need to find out the error in one part. Which part contains the grammatical error? The princely state of Jammu Kashmir was ruled by King Hari Singh at the time of partition. It was ruled by. After is, am, are, was, were, we never take V1s. If you want to take any verb, the verb will be either V3 or V4. C, third part. Swiggy has launched its own cloud kitchen business that allows third-party restaurants to use its facility to prepare food. Answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swiggy has launched what? Has launched its own cloud kitchen business. Has launched present perfect. Okay. So own cloud kitchen business that means business that allows V1, yes, okay. That allows third party restaurants to use whose facility? Its a facility means Swiggy facility only. It's a facility to prepare food. Answer, no error. Today the industry is a behemoth that ferries 80 million orders each month in over 500 cities. So here behemoth is nothing but a bigger the biggest organization. All the bees will come and be there. That's behemoth. The industry is a behemoth that ferries 80 million orders each month in over 500 cities. No error for this also. Lumpy skin disease, LSD of cattle. There is no word called cattle, only cattle. Because cattle is nothing but group of cows, goats, sheep, etc. Locally known as Go Basant has triggered panic as V3, okay. Panic among people, okay. People of Nischinta, Koili, Selapur, Mahanga and Katak set of blocks. Error is in the second part, cattle. Ordering food online are convenient and restaurants gain from the extra visible. If a sentence is starting with ing, the verb is always singular. Sentence is starting with ing, the verb is singular. Singular verb. So ordering food online is convenient. Copying the rules is easy. Learning the same rules is restaurants, both big and small, say they're increasingly finding themselves being coerced. After will, would, can, could, sorry. After am, is, are, was, were, be, been, being. After being, what should I take? V3 or V4 if it is a verb. Coerce is V1. Coerce means impel, coerce, force. In today's vocabulary, from today's vocabulary, in the morning we had a session 10-1. From that vocabulary, three words appeared here. Transitory, coerce, earlier one more word. Being V3. India claims the border region as a part of Ladakh, while China claims the area as a part of the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. All appear correct, answer, no error. Rearrangement of sentences, we need to rearrange the given sentences into a proper meaningful order. Look at A sentence I'm reading. Many economists, noun, maybe. First sentence, data released by the NBS, maybe. The faltering growth. Faltering means slowing down growth. This, no, cannot be first sentence. The Chinese economy is seeing, maybe. I'm not sure about the first sentence. Let me read A. Many economists believe that the worst may not be yet over. For China, that economic growth could further worsen in the coming quarters. What is the first sentence saying? Many economists, they have a belief. Worst has not come yet. Worst will come in the future. In the coming future, it will worsen. Now he's talking about some sort of future statement. Economists believe future will be worse for China. Is it China? Yeah, China. Look at B. Data released by National Bureau of Statistics on Monday revealed that economy grew by 6.2% in the second quarter. It's the slowest pace in 27 years. Now, slowest pace in 21 years. This is the slowest speed. This is the data released by NBS. Now the faltering means slowing down. The faltering rate was, growth rate was due to slump. Slump means decrease in exports. And June, amidst China's ongoing trade war with the US, and downturn witnessed by sectors such as housing construction, where investor sentiments play a major. Now here he is talking about the reason for why slow growth. Why slow growth rate is there? Maybe after B we can take C, but let me check. Look at D. This is in contrast to the growth rates of 6.4 and 6.6 reported in the first quarter full year of the 2028. Look at B and D. Look at B. What is he saying here? Data released by NBS on Monday revealed that the economy grew by 6.2% in the second quarter. But here, look at D. This is in contrast. Contrast means opposite to the growth rates of 6.4 and 6.6 reported for the first and full year. So can I pair BD? Because this is in contrast to the growth rates. What is in contrast? 6.2 is in contrast. 6.2 is in contrast with the 6.4 and 6.6. So BD, and look at, maybe I can pair C after D, but let me read E, then confirm. The Chinese economy is seeing the first signs of trouble after long years of sustained growth that rode on cheap labor and high volumes of exports. Now, what is it saying? What is China economy doing? It's seeing the first signs of trouble. They're experiencing first signs of trouble. And the first time trouble, first signs of trouble they are able to see. After many years of sustained growth. Growth was earlier nice. After sustained growth, they are able to see the trouble. Because, why the trouble? The trouble is because of cheap labor and high volumes of exports. Now, can I keep E as the first sentence? China is seeing the first signs of trouble. And why trouble? Trouble is backed by the data. B, D, C, B, D, data. Why the trouble happened? The trouble happened because of the data shown there. And the reason is shown in C. And A is last. Why A is last? Because it is talking about future. It is talking about future. Many economists believe in the future it will be worse. The current rate show 6.2 and 6.4, 6.6 is now this year, but in the future it will be worse. So E, B, D, C, A. And sometimes you get this word. Look at the question number 21. Penultimate. What is penultimate? Ultimate means last. Penultimate means second last, from the last, second one. Last but one. The last section, pillars, single pillars. Blood test dash a hidden health problem. What do tests do? Conceal. Conceal means, conceal opposite is reveal. These both are opposites. Conceal means hide. Secret is also related to hide. Blood test hide. Does any test report hide? Doctor may hide something, but test reports clearly show the data. One to not possible. Revealed, okay. Stuffy. Stuffy means when you fill the bag with something, it is stuffy. Sometimes when you fill your mouth, when you go to your native place after staying in your hostels, you go to native place after 1 month or 45 days. Then your mother prepares nice food items, delicious food items, and you stuff your mouth with all the food items. You want to eat with both the hands sometimes. Your mouth will be stuffy. You are not able to talk with that stuffy mouth. Something is full of, is called stuffy. Closed. Answer is third option. Blood tests reveal a hidden health problem that the patient did not know that existed. All the faith he had no dash on the outcome. Stagnate. Stagnate means if something is present without moving, it is called stagnate. Especially water, liquid we use, stagnate. Whenever it rains, in some areas the water is stagnated. It does not move anywhere. Stagnate, opposite is flow. If you look at river water is always flowing, but lake water stagnated. Remain means stay. Remain means staying in one place. 1, 2 synonyms. Had no effect on, okay, no order on, no comma on. Calm is adjective, not a noun. No. Answer 3, 4. All the faith he had, no effect on the outcome. 3. Means he had faith, but no effect on the outcome. He was dashed at seeing his cat chase the neighbor's dog up a tree. Cat is chasing the dog. Was puzzled. Okay. Aware always takes aware of. But after the blank it is given no. He was understanding it. He was oriented at. He was clear at. I guess 2 days or 3 days back when we discussed, I have told you. Do you remember this? Surprised, shocked, startled, alarm. Whenever we are using them in the passive voice, we should not take but, instead we can take at. I have given you this example. For example, you remember this. I know you. Passive voice. What is the passive voice of I know you? You are known by me? No, you are known by me is wrong. You are known to me. So in the same way here, non-puzzled is the answer. Non-puzzled is nothing but shocked. He was shocked at seeing his cat is chasing the neighbor's dog up a tree. Cat is chasing the dog. He dashed his flight because now he is telling the reason. Something happened with the flight because he had accidentally left his passport in bedroom. So if you forget passport in bedroom, then what happens? He remembered flight, he hated his flight, existing flight, found flight, missed flight. Obviously missed flight because there is no passport. Without passport he can't travel there. So he missed his flight because he had accidentally left his passport in his bedroom. He is bound to his city because of his dad's job. You know, bound, bound. In school days, you must have given your textbooks for binding. Remember binding, bind, bound. Binding is ing. Getting stick to one thing is called bind, bound. He is bound to the city. Means he will be living in that city only. He will not leave the city. Because of his job. What kind of job? Repulsive job? Negative? If the job is repulsive, not attractive, why will he stay? Excellent job? Okay. Insignificant. In means not, significant means important. If it is not important, he will not stay. He will definitely leave. Imperfect, negative, ordinary, average. So 3, 4 negative meanings not possible. This also negative meaning, first one not possible. Answer 2 or 5. 2 because of his excellent job. That's all for